There we go. So, after an hour of struggling and a few encouragement words, I got her all out. I just stuffed it back in there just to show you how I did it. I did drill out that hole, and I did drill out the weld from the other side, which allowed the whole piece to go up and down somewhat, but it was also still hinging on the bottom. So I used a torch to heat up the bond, the panel bond that they put on. So I used that to soften it up, which that helped also, but there was still something attached on the bottom. And you can't see it because the firewall is hiding it. And so here's what I thought of doing. I cut the top piece because I could tell it was loose, and I'll show you. This just slides up over here like that. So what I did is I cut that brace, cut the top 2x or whatever that is, removed it, and by doing that, now I could apply more pressure up and down on it because I don't have the top piece holding it. And by doing that, it broke. Let me show you. This one-hand deal is no easy. By doing that, it broke. As you can see, sure enough, there's the 4 welds. That's the 2 in the front on the inside, and there was 4 on the back side. There's no way you can get to them. I suppose I could do the same as the top and drill the outer skin and trying to line them up or hack. I didn't want to hack this thing all up because the other piece will slide in. I'll plug weld them all. We're good to go. So that's how I got it off. By taking the top piece off, then I can swing it up and down. And by doing that a few times, it broke the welds, these guys here, and it came off. But I did use heat to soften the glue, the bond. And there you have it. So for those that want to remove this inner, it's not too bad, but this is what you're going to encounter. And usually my rule of thumb is if it's not releasing, there's a reason why, and not to force it, and just think it through so you don't damage more than you're trying to fix. But there she is. Now the new pieces, the other side I got to take it off also because I got both new pieces because I want the whole front end to line up good. There's I have a few other things in the way there, as you can see, the plug-ins, and there's some type of computer there and another plug, and I got to remove all that to get to those spot welds on the bottom one on the inside. But that's how I'm going to tackle this one, and this side should actually turn out much better than the other side because I know where things are at. As you can see, there's 1, 2, that's the 2 on top, here's the 4, and I also know there's going to be 1 on the inside, 4 on the inside of the bottom one, so that's going to speed things up because you don't spend so much time trying to figure out or not to break anything. No, I know what to encounter. But there you have it. 05 Ram. If you're going to replace these inner, I think they're called fender supports because everything hangs off of them in different years. I think this is from 02 to 08. They're all the same, the panels in this setup, and then they changed them again. I believe 09 it's set up different. And before that, the older or earlier models, it was completely different. So everything basically hangs off of this. There's a big battery box that goes on the inside, and then the fuse block bolts onto it, and so forth and so on. There you have it.